Hello, Sanya. All right. Everybody, good afternoon. First of all, I would really like to apologize because we had to change the class of the timing of the class so many times. I hope that wouldn't happen again, and I'm really, really sorry for that. Today, what we're going to do is today is an optional class, and we're going to focus on location and extent. I've already taught this topic, so some of you are aware of it. Can we write on the chat? Can you write if you have attended the class or not attended this class before? Let's see how many students are here to revise, how many are new to this attended. All right, thank you, Sufia. What about the rest? Mahima attended, Rakhi not attended, so there's one not attended. Okay. Aditya not attended, 2 not attended. Brijesh 3. Who else? Rest of you, please respond. Attended. What about the rest? Attended. Okay. Ajit. Okay. All right, great. So we have 3 students currently who have not attended this class previously and who are here for the first time, right? And I think this is Ram. Ram, have you attended this class before or not attended? Location and extent? RY जो भी है, I think it's Ram only. All right. So can we do one thing? Whenever I ask you a question, of course, because you have attended the class, you know the answers to those questions. Can we actually give the chance to all the students who are attending for the first time? So Aditya, Brijesh, Rakhi, and Ram, all 4 of you, please pay more attention. We know Sushant Singh has died. We can talk about it later, but we're starting the class and you're already late. So yes, so 4 of you would be answering first and the rest will be answering after that. Okay, so that I know that you are able to understand. Okay, and I will not fasten my pace. The pace will be slow as the normal regular class because I want them to understand completely. So if you feel like you already know, just stay as an observer. All right. Okay, so we are starting our first chapter. It's called Location and Extent. And this year in geography, we will basically be having a comparison between India and Brazil. And the whole book will be about that comparison. Now, why did we choose these 2 countries specifically is that both of these countries are developing countries. They are neither very rich nor very poor. All right, so they're somewhere in the middle. They have a large population, they have a large land. Okay, they have a lot of diversity, both the countries. India, we know about India's diversity. You will learn much more about Brazil's diversity. Somehow we also have very similar climatic conditions as well. All right, so there are a lot of factors that make us draw this comparison. Now why do you think comparing India to Brazil is important for us? Like, why should we compare India to anything? Why should we not only learn about India? Why do we have to learn in comparison? Anybody can answer this question. Why do you think there is a need of comparison between India and Brazil? What new will we learn from this comparison? Anybody can answer. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We get to know more about developing countries because it was ruled by Portuguese. Okay. What else? 3. Get to know both the countries. Okay. Do you think it will help us in understanding India more? Like when we compare India to something else, like when you compare your grades to somebody else in the classroom, you kind of understand about your grades better because there is a comparative value, right? So if you're just comparing it to yourself, it becomes harder. But when you see there are students of the same caliber and then you are competing with them, it gives you a sort of background कि कहाँ पर आप सही कर रहे हो, कहाँ पर आप गलत कर रहे हो, right? So that is why we need comparison. We need comparison to understand ourselves better and work on ourselves more. All right. So the first thing that we're going to learn about both these countries is the location of these countries. Where are they placed on the world map? And second thing is the extent. मतलब कितना region वो लेते हैं map पे. तो हम geographically इन दोनों countries को अभी place करने वाले हैं. But before we place them, we have to clear certain geographical concepts, because only then we will be able to locate them in the map. All right. So first I want to ask you this question. All the new students first answer. Why, I taught this in 9th class. Why do we have pin code address to deliver postcards? Like we said that we will give a specific pin code to specific region to deliver postcards. I told you there was a reason for giving this unique number code specifically. Why do you think we deliver on specific number codes? Aditya, Rakhi, you guys are supposed to answer. Ram, Ritesh, to not get confused. Amazing, Brijesh. Why will we get confused? Like, अगर मैं सिर्फ लालजी पाड़ा लिखूं तो लालजी पाड़ा पोस्ट पहुंच सकता है ना, तो फिर हमें नंबर कोड की क्या जरूरत थी? Why did we need a number code in 9th grade, like in pin code? Everybody, I'm waiting for you to answer. Why? हमने वो देखा था महाराष्ट्र का, मुंबई का पिन कोड है अपना, मेरे घर का अलग पिन कोड है. Why did we need these specific unique numbers? राखी, आई एम आस्किंग यू दैट हम लोग पिन कोड देते हैं हर लोकेशन को, तो उसके अंदर हम एक नंबर कोड देते हैं, राइट? जैसे मुंबई का नंबर कोड क्या है, तुम्हारे लालजी पाड़ा का क्या है? तुम्हारा पिन कोड पता है तुमको? Exactly. So Ram has said that many places have same name. Good point. Ritesh, it's easy for understanding. Amazing point. So do you know what's SVN English School's pin code? Let's see who knows that. What is the pin code for your school or your house? Amazing, Brijesh. 4000067. That's right. That is the pin code. So we basically give a unique number to every region so that we are able to distribute there. Now in Delhi itself, अगर तुम पूछोगे ना अशोक विहार का है, तो 4 अशोक विहार मिल जाएंगे दिल्ली के दिल्ली में. तो मतलब पूरे इंडिया में अगर आप ढूंढने चलोगे तो बहुत सारे अशोक विहार होंगे, right? Similarly, there is not only one Lalji Pada in the whole country. There are a lot of Lalji Padas across the whole country in small villages anywhere. So the post can get lost, right? So we need a unique number code, okay? Because then numbers में तो unlimited chances होते हैं, तो वो यूनिक नंबर कोड की वजह से हम एग्जैक्ट लोकेशन तक पहुंच सकते हैं. ओके, सो सिमिलरली ये तो हमने बात करी पोस्टल एड्रेस को, मतलब पोस्ट को भेजने की, लेटर्स भेजने की. अगर हमें इंसान भेजने हो, जैसे मुझे एक इंसान को भेजना है इंडिया से अमेरिका, राइट? तो मैं कैसे भेजूंगी? मुझे कैसे एड्रेस पता चलेगा उस एरिया का? I will also use the postal address, but how will I navigate? What is the app for navigation? Google. Amazing, Brijesh. So we have Google app for navigation, right? But then how does Google do it? Like how does Google find all of these specific places? Google Maps से हमें इतने छोटे छोटे, कहाँ रूरल से भी रूरल लोकेशन का एक सही पिन पॉइंट बताएगा और सबसे छोटा रास्ता भी बताता है, तो उसको वो सब कैसे पता चलता है? उसके पास भी कुछ नंबर्स होंगे, राइट, जिससे वो नेविगेट कर रहा है. ओके, सो गूगल विल आल्सो हैव सर्टेन नंबर्स, certain sort of data collected. So basically what happens is that, guys, whenever I write on the board, no, so what you can do is you can click on my window, जहाँ पे मेरी फोटो है, उस विंडो पे क्लिक करके उसमें ना छोटे डॉट्स आएंगे, उस डॉट्स पे एक ऑप्शन आता है पिन वीडियो. उस वीडियो को जब मैं बोल रही हूँ उस टाइम पर तुम पिन वीडियो कर सकते हो ताकि तुम्हें ये बोर्ड अच्छे से दिखे. ओके और अगर वैसे ही अच्छे से दिख रहा है तो ऐसे भी रख सकते हो. आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू इफ दिस इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर यू डू दैट. ऑलराइट. सो बेसिकली क्या होता है, अगर ये हमारा पूरा ग्लोब है, हमने इस ग्लोब पे कुछ लाइंस ड्रॉ करी हैं. ओके कुछ लाइंस हमारी जो है वो वर्टिकल है और कुछ लाइंस जो हमारी है वो हॉरिजॉन्टल है. ओके और ये जो दोनों लाइंस हैं, जब ये दोनों लाइन एक दूसरे से टकराती हैं, जब ये मिलती हैं, जो ये बीच का जो पॉइंट है ना, ये वर्ल्ड में मैप पे ये तुम्हारा यूनिक पॉइंट हो जाता है और इस पॉइंट को कुछ नंबर्स दे दिए जाते हैं. ओके these lines represent a particular number. They will always represent a particular number. So for example, this line represents number 1 and this line represents number 2. Okay and this line represents 3 and this line represents 4. So what would this point lie on? Can you see it? You won't be able to see it here, no? I'll try to show here. Wait. अगर ये है, हमने ग्राफ ड्रॉ किया है, तो मुझे बताओ ये जो येलो डॉट है, ये येलो डॉट किस नंबर पर है? 2 and 4. अमेजिंग. एंड इस वाले में देख के बताओ आइडेंटिफाई लोकेशन, जो मैंने तुमको अभी तुम्हारी स्क्रीन पर आ रहा होगा. येलो डॉट कहां पर है? तुम्हारी स्क्रीन पर एक येलो डॉट होगा. टेल मी वो कहां पर है? 5 and 2. Amazing, Sufia. What about you, Aditya? Can you tell me where is the yellow dot? Rakhi? Right. So now, और जो black dot है वो कहां पर है? Black dot कहां पर है? 4 and 3. Right? So that particular point will have, तो येलो डॉट का एक यूनिक लोकेशन है मैप पे जो और किसी की नहीं होगी. राइट इस पूरे ग्राफ में जो येलो डॉट की लोकेशन है वो और किसी भी पॉइंट की नहीं होगी, किसी भी डॉट की नहीं होगी. सिमिलरली जो इस ब्लैक डॉट की लोकेशन है वो पूरे ग्लोब में, मतलब ये पूरे ग्राफ पे और किसी की नहीं होगी. सिमिलरली हमने ग्लोब में भी ऐसी लाइंस ड्रॉ कर दी हैं. ओके और इन जहां पे ये लाइंस इंटरसेक्ट करती हैं वहां पर एक पर्टिकुलर लोकेशन है. ठीक है वहां पर हमने डॉट डाल दिया है और फिर हम देखते हैं अच्छा इस लाइन का नंबर है जैसे 10 और इस लाइन का नंबर था 5, तो इस लोकेशन का नाम हो गया 510. ओके सो दिस इज हाउ वी स्पॉट लोकेशंस ऑन द मैप. This is how Google Map kind of navigates us through these places. Right now we will be studying that what are these lines. Okay what are these lines called? These long lines or these parallel lines, what are these called? All right so we will get into that. The first type of lines that we will be studying are horizontal in nature, like this. Okay can you tell me the name of these lines? What are these lines called? The horizontal lines, what are these called? Amazing, Brijesh, you've given both their names. Khushi, it can be your internet. Latitude. Amazing, guys. And what are these lines called which are vertical in nature? Longitude. Right? तो इसको ऐसे भी याद रखना, लॉन्ग माने लंबाई, तो जो सीधी वर्टिकल लंबाई वाली लाइंस है दीज आर लॉन्गिट्यूड्स, और जो लेटी हुई लाइंस हैं और जो लैटरल लाइंस हैं दे आर कॉल्ड लैटिट्यूड. ओके so latitude and longitudes are the two types of lines that will help us in identifying locations. Wherever they meet there is a location on the map there. Okay So now how do they make us identify? We will go further in this. First, we will understand which is the most important line of latitude. Can you tell me which is the most important line of latitude? Latitude की सबसे important line कौन सी है? Equator. Why is, Aditya, can you tell me why is equator the most important line? Amazing, guys. Can you tell me why is equator the most important line? Rakhi, Aditya, Ram? Because it started from there. What started from there? What Rakhi divides equally. What does it divide equally? It divides the earth equally, right? Amazing, Ankit. So it divides the earth into two halves. One is this side, one is the other side. What else is the quality of equator? Can you tell me some external agent kind of affects equator? That is why it is one of the most unique lines. 0 degree. Amazing, Brijesh. So can you tell me more about 0 degree? It faces the most heat. Amazing, Mahima. How does it face the most heat? Why does it face the most heat? हीट कैसे आती है? इक्वेटर पे क्यों आती है सबसे ज्यादा गर्मी? 90 नहीं होता अंकित, 0 डिग्री होता है. Because it directly faces the sun. Amazing, Sufia. So what happens is that when Earth moves around its axis, there is one point in the middle. Okay, for example, this is Earth. This is moving around its axis. There is one point here. Okay, जहां पर sun हमेशा shine करेगा directly. Okay, so throughout this time, sun will be perpendicular to this middle point on earth. All right, and पूरे 12 महीने the sun will shine exactly like that, and this region will be the hottest region on the whole surface of the earth, right? So there are two qualities of equator. First, it divides the earth into two equal halves. Second, it gets direct heat from the sun. Okay, next point that I have is that it's not just equator which is the most important line of latitude. There are certain other important lines of latitude. This second, now equator is at 0 degrees. Then there are two lines at 23 degree north and 23 degree south. 23.5, sorry. ये नॉर्थ साउथ बाद में समझाऊंगी, बट तुम मुझे ये बताओ इस लाइन का नाम क्या है? ऊपर वाली का 23 डिग्री नॉर्थ पे कौन सी लाइन है? ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर. अमेजिंग. इट्स आल्सो देयर इन योर ऑन योर स्क्रीन राइट नाउ. एंड 23.5 degree south is Tropic of Capricorn. Now the region between Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn, can you tell me what will be the weather here? What will be the weather in this region, somewhere in the middle? Would it be hot? Would it be cold? Hot, right? What would be the weather here in the middle? Hot. Amazing, amazing. Okay, so you got the point. So यहाँ because heat directly पड़ रही है, तो सिर्फ इक्वेटर पे नहीं पड़ती, उसके आसपास के रीजन पे भी पड़ती है. So till Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, the region is very, very hot. Okay, now there are two more lines. Arctic Circle. Arctic वाला ऊपर ही है ना? Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle. Can you tell me what will be the weather like on Antarctic Circle and the weather on Arctic Circle? Winter, right? Cold. Got it. Amazing. So this region is very, very cold. Okay. Now what will happen to the region in the middle between the extreme heat and extreme cold? ये जो बीच का region है, इधर कैसा temperature होगा? Medium. Amazing, Ankit. Right? So basically what these lines of latitude do is they help us in defining the season, of those areas. तो ये वाले जो lines of latitude है, they are very important to us because we will know कि heat of the sun कहाँ पे ज्यादा आ रही है, कहाँ पे कम आ रही है, जिसकी वजह से हम पूरे world का season define कर सकते हैं. Okay, now can you tell me what is, if this is defining weather, defining season is the role of lines of latitude, then what is the role of lines of longitude? Lines of longitude का क्या काम होता है? Time. Amazing, Sufia. So it's not about the weather, Ram, because lines of longitudes are not related to the weather. They are related to time. We will not go in detail of that because it's very, very complicated. But lines of longitude are related to time. Now, which is the most important line of longitude? Rakhi, I want you to answer it. Rakhi, can you unmute yourself and answer? Wait. I'm going to unmute you. Okay. That's a little hard. Rakhi, which is the most important line of longitude?
Prime
Prime
meridian.
meridian. So why do you think it's the
Prime
most
meridian.
important? Why is prime
Because
meridian the most
the
important?
Earth rotates.
I can't hear
Because
you.
the Earth rotates and
Huh.
because the Earth rotates, due to that the time changes. That's why it's maybe the important line.
Okay, amazing. But then Earth rotates and all the lines of longitude rotate. What's the unique quality of prime meridian? Think more. Aditya, can you answer this question to me? Think about it, Rakhi, okay? What is the unique quality of prime meridian? The rest who have already attended classes, can I help them? Answer, what is the unique quality of prime meridian? Amazing, Ankit. So basically the role of prime meridian is that it also, like equator divides Earth into two halves, prime meridian also divides the Earth into two parts. So prime meridian goes from exactly the center and divides the Earth into two parts. Now we will be learning more about these parts. Okay, we will be getting into the details of these parts. First of all, can you tell me if you've understood till here? If everybody has understood till here, so we'll move forward. What are lines of latitude? What are lines of longitude? Role of equator, role of prime meridian, all of this if you've understood. How do we locate something on world map? If you have any doubts, you can ask me, okay? All right, we'll move forward. Now what happens is that, Ajit, it can be because of my internet connection. All right. What, Brijesh, what's your doubt? Can you, who is this person who's named themselves Dot? Can you change your name, please? To find location, we have degree. So why postal code? We don't have postal code. We have degree only, Brijesh. That's what I was trying to explain to you. Degree with a number. There will never be only degree. So there is a number with it. So unique number code, not postal code. Okay? We will be identifying them through degrees only. All right. So now what prime meridian and what essentially equator does is dividing the Earth into these shapes, and these shapes are called hemispheres. Okay. Now, what is a hemisphere? Hemisphere means half. All right. So half of a globe or a sphere is hemisphere. So equator divides Earth into two hemispheres, and prime meridian divides Earth into two hemispheres vertically. Okay. Now, if we talk about equator, and if I say this is equator, then this part, the upper part, the areas above equator are known as northern hemisphere. Then what are areas below equator known as? If areas above equator are known as northern hemisphere, what are areas below equator known as? Southern hemisphere. Amazing, right? So this whole area becomes southern hemisphere. This whole area was northern hemisphere. Got it. So अब अगर मैं ये बोलूं, this is equator. Now can you tell me, अगर this is prime meridian, then this region, what will it be called? This region. If this is prime meridian, this region will be called? Can you tell me? Okay, I'll help you. This region is called Western Hemisphere. Then this region will be called what? Voice is not coming. Is it still not coming, guys? Okay, wait 1 second, guys. I'm going to check my internet. Okay, Eastern Hemisphere. Amazing. All right. Great. So I'm going to remove this person, whoever's name is dot. Okay, this is not okay. Just give me a second, guys. All right. So basically, Earth is divided into 4 hemispheres: northern, southern, western, and eastern. Western and eastern are decided by prime meridian, and northern and southern are decided by equator. As you can see here, equator divides it into upper wala part is northern, niche wala part is southern. Prime meridian, western, and eastern. Okay. Now, when we see this, right? So we will see every location is in 2 hemispheres. No location can be in single hemisphere. The location that is in western hemisphere can also be in northern or southern hemisphere, right? So if I ask you to locate North America, can you tell me in which hemispheres does North America lie? If you look at this picture, can you tell me where does North America lie? Northern hemisphere, southern, western, eastern, where? Brijesh, only west or more? Aditya, only western hemisphere or any other hemisphere as well? North and west, right? So every region lies in 2 hemispheres. It cannot lie in a single hemisphere. When we talk about Asia, can you tell me where is Asia? Tell me both the hemispheres in which Asia is there. Northern and eastern. Who said southern? Southern में एशिया कहाँ है भाई? देखो ध्यान से. North east. Amazing. All right. If I ask you Antarctica, where is Antarctica? Which hemispheres? Now this is a little confusing. अगर हम Antarctica देखें, तो it's not just okay. Somebody said south and east, right? But if you look at west, then it's also there in west. ध्यान से वेस्टर्न हेमिस्फीयर देखो. So there are certain locations that can be in 3 hemispheres also. So half of it can be in one hemisphere, half of it can be in other hemisphere also. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ 2 में ही होंगे, 2 में तो होना ही है, 2 or more, right? So every location can be in 2 or more hemispheres. Did you understand? Can we locate India? Like, okay, let's locate India through another map. Now, if we look at the pictures that are colored, the orange color is for India. Can you tell me in which hemispheres is India located? Can the new people answer first? Ritesh, Aditya, you guys answer first. Rakhi, Ram, Akash has also come for the first time. ध्यान से देखो आदित्य, साउथ में कैसे होगा? If this is equator, north is here, south is below this. So where is it? This is equator, this is prime meridian. Yes, amazing. So north and east. Got it? Is everybody clear where is India placed? In northern hemisphere and eastern hemisphere. Amazing. Now if we look at Brazil, can you tell me where is Brazil located? The green colored one. Which hemispheres is Brazil in? सिर्फ नॉर्थ और ईस्ट में है. ईस्ट में तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. देखो ध्यान से देखो. प्राइम मेरिडियन का इस तरफ क्या है? वेस्ट, और इस तरफ है ईस्ट. अमेजिंग आदित्य. यस सूफिया, अमेजिंग. सो नॉर्थ, राइट, बिकॉज टॉप ऑफ इक्वेटर में छोटा सा पार्ट है. यू कैन सी, ऐसे मैं एनोटेट करके दिखाती हूँ, रुको. सो दिस इज इक्वेटर. ओके, तो इस इक्वेटर के नॉर्थ में, इक्वेटर के ऊपर वाला पार्ट नॉर्थ है. सो दिस पार्ट इज इन द नॉर्थ एंड, एक सेकेंड, and below equator this part is in the south. Okay, this is prime meridian, this is prime meridian, and towards prime meridians this side is west. Okay, so that is why this green part lies in the west of prime meridian. Can everybody else see? Shiva is saying that he has certain problems. Could you all understand? All right, Shiva, it can be your internet. All right, amazing. So now we move forward. We have identified how to locate them. So we have identified कि north, south, east, west will basically tell us कि which part of the earth are they in. Okay, now we will go into exact locations and we will go into specifics. Okay, now if we see India's map, as you can see here, and if we have to identify, okay, if we have to identify that what is the northernmost part of India, okay, what is the northernmost part of India in numbers. So we will see as हम ग्राफ पे जैसे इस, एक सेकेंड, 1 second guys, जैसे हमने इस ग्राफ पे लोकेट की थी लोकेशंस, हमको वैसे ही कुछ नंबर्स देने हैं इंडिया के नॉर्दर्न मोस्ट पार्ट को. तो इंडिया का नॉर्दर्न मोस्ट पार्ट इज जम्मू एंड कश्मीर. ओके, द क्लोजेस्ट नंबर दैट वी कैन गेट फॉर द नॉर्दर्न मोस्ट पार्ट ऑफ इंडिया, कैन यू टेल मी व्हाट दैट वुड बी? लुकिंग एट ऑल द लैटिट्यूड्स एंड लॉन्गिट्यूड्स एंड देयर नंबर्स, कैन यू फिगर आउट व्हाट एग्जैक्टली वुड बी द नॉर्दर्न मोस्ट पार्ट ऑफ इंडिया? डिग्रीज में अगर बताना हो तो, और लैटिट्यूड से ही जज करोगे तुम. 80.5 कैसे होगा? तुम ईस्ट टू वेस्ट नहीं जज कर सकते. That is when you judge these sides. अभी तुम्हें ये judge करना है. So you're judging from latitude. So see from latitude, Akash, closer to 30 degree north. So we can maybe go for 33 to 34 degrees. What do you think? 40 डिग्री नहीं होगा क्योंकि 40 डिग्री अभी कहीं भी साइट में भी नहीं है ऊपर. देखो 8 डिग्री 4 नहीं है सूफिया. दैट्स साउथ. हम इन नॉर्दर्न मोस्ट पॉइंट देख रहे हैं अभी. सबसे ऊपर वाला पॉइंट. लुक हियर, लुक ऑन द मैप. सी, आई विल शो यू. वेट, पेंसिल पेन कहाँ होती है इसमें? एक सेकेंड गाइस, सॉरी. ड्रॉ. जैसे ये है. अरे यार ये क्या है गाइस? हम इसमें वो कैसे कर सकते हैं हाईलाइट? जैसे ये है, दिस इज 30 डिग्री नॉर्थ. यहाँ पे लिखा है ना लैटिट्यूड, और 10-10 डिग्री का डिफरेंस है. तो 34 to 35 डिग्री समवेयर उधर है नॉर्थ ऑफ इंडिया. ओके, दिस रीजन इज 33 to 34 डिग्रीज. ओके, नाउ इफ वी सी द सदर्न मोस्ट पॉइंट ऑफ इंडिया, तो हम यहां पर आ जाएंगे, राइट? और अगर हम यहां पर आएंगे तो आदित्य, कैन यू टेल मी द सदर्न मोस्ट पॉइंट ऑफ इंडिया? सदर्न मोस्ट. कन्याकुमारी. कन्याकुमारी को अगर हमें नंबर देना हो तो हम क्या नंबर देंगे? लुक एट इट हियर, जहां पे रेड स्पॉट है. देखो इसको. 74 डिग्री कैसे होगा? हम लैटिट्यूड्स में देख रहे हैं. वी कांट लुक इन लॉन्गिट्यूड्स. लॉन्गिट्यूड विल बी, वी विल मेजर ओनली वेस्ट टू ईस्ट. वी आर मेजरिंग नॉर्थ टू साउथ राइट नाउ. 9 degrees. Amazing. Very close, Akash. It's 8 degrees. Okay, it is 8 degrees here, right? Somewhere here. And how are we locating it? Can you tell me, would this be 8 degree north or 8 degree south? When we write it, will I write 8 degree north or will I write 8 degree south? Eight degree north. North. Aditya, can you tell me why? Rakhi, can you tell me why? Because it's the southernmost point of India. Then why are we writing north? Because India lies in, complete the sentence, Pooja. Northern hemisphere. Amazing. So because India lies, यहाँ पर जब हम देखते हैं, I'll just stop annotating. Yes, amazing, Aditya. Because of the hemisphere. Here you can see the whole of India is lying in northern hemisphere. So India's southernmost point will also lie in the northern hemisphere. Okay. So when we are measuring from here to here, we are measuring through latitudes. But when we measure from here to here, we will be measuring through longitudes. Okay. So here, what will we be using? West or east? Dash degree east or dash degree west? Every time. What term will we be using? East. Amazing, Ankit. Because India lies in the eastern hemisphere, right? Now, if I tell you to tell me the westernmost part of India. So, if I have to locate the westernmost part of India, what would be the numbers? Yes, what will be the coordinates, Brijesh? If I have to say which is the westernmost part of India, we can see that Gujarat is extended somewhere. Ahmedabad ka end dekho yahan pe. What would be the numbers for this part? For this part, यहाँ के लिए numbers क्या होंगे इस region के लिए? 25 डिग्री कैसे होगा? तुमको आकाश वेस्टर्न कोऑर्डिनेट्स देखने हैं, लॉन्गिट्यूड में देखना है। ओके 66 इज क्लोज अंकित। 68. Amazing, Sufia. So it's somewhere around 60s because you can see that the 70-degree east line is going through here. And if we go towards easternmost part, so what would be the easternmost part of India? This part. कहाँ है? मेरे को तो मैप में दिख ही नहीं रहा है, मेरे को सिर्फ अपनी शक्ल दिख रही है। Tell me what would be the closest number for this part, easternmost part of India? 97 sounds good. Yes, Sufia. 97, 98 degree east. So both the sides would be degree east, right? Now, this is the exact measurement of India. So in this, you can exactly see that our topmost point is 37 degrees, 6 minutes north. 6 minutes का जो calculation है, I'm not going to explain that to you. You can, because it's very complicated, तो तुम्हें उसको रटना ही पड़ेगा. जो southern most point है, that is 8 degree 4 north latitude. Then this side is 97 degree 25 east latitude. This degree is 68 degrees 7 minutes east latitude. Okay, so north and east में हमने पूरा measure कर लिया अपने country का extent. Okay, did you understand this? Did you understand how we measured? Amazing. I will also show you how to remember this. It's a very fun trick. Aryan, you can watch the video again to understand, okay? And if you still have doubts, you can ask me on WhatsApp. The rest of you, did you understand? Amazing. Thank you, Pooja. Waiting for the rest of you. Thank you, Brijesh. Rakhi, तुमको समझ आया कि कैसे कैलकुलेट हुआ? All right. Akash, you joined in late, so you can watch the video again and see. क्या डिग्री वाला नहीं समझ आया राखी? कि नॉर्थ और ईस्ट क्यों है ये नहीं समझ आया? To calculate, can you be more clear what like okay, I've recorded this. Can you go through the recording, see, and if you still have doubts, you can ask me. Okay, great. Now we move forward. Now when you see कि हमारे को हमने अपना लैटिट्यूड, ये तुम्हें याद रखने हैं ये नंबर्स, 8 डिग्री 4 नॉट टिल, एक सेकेंड, 8 डिग्री 4 नॉट टिल 37 डिग्री 6 मिनट्स नॉर्थ, ये हमारा लैटिट्यूड है, ठीक है? मतलब लैटिट्यूड माने दिस, तो इसका जो एक्सटेंट है ये हमारा ये है, जो ये पूरा टाइम स्पेस है लैटिट्यूड में, जब हम इसको मेजर करते हैं तो ये नंबर्स आते हैं. अब ये नंबर याद रखने वैसे कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है, पर अगर हम इसका एक ट्रिक बनाए याद करने के लिए तो वो ये हो सकता है कि आप 8 याद रखो बस, ठीक है? 8 का हाफ क्या होता है? 4, right? Now when we go here, what you will do is you will reduce 1 from 4. So 4 minus 1 is 3, and you will reduce 1 from 8. So 8 minus 1 is 7. Then what you will do is you will go further and you will reduce 1 from 7. So 7 minus 1 becomes 6. So that can be a trick. -1 -1 करते जाओ तो तुम्हें ये पूरा latitude याद हो जाएगा. Okay. Similarly, you have to find tricks to recognize or remember longitude. I'm not going to give you all these tricks. They are also available online. So you can go and you can check it out and figure out tricks for yourself to remember these names. Sanya, what I was saying was, guys, अच्छा अभी clear है आवाज? Is it clear now? Okay. What you will do is, अगर हमें लैटिट्यूड को याद रखना है तो हम कैसे याद रखेंगे? सबसे पहले आप याद रखो नंबर 8. ओके, आपने 8 नंबर याद रखा, 8 में से हाफ कर दो. 8 का हाफ कितना होता है? व्हाट इज द हाफ ऑफ 8? 4, राइट? तो ये हो गया 8 डिग्री 4 नॉर्थ. अब हमें दूसरा पार्ट ढूंढना है, तो हम क्या करेंगे? 4 में से 1 माइनस करेंगे. 4 में से 1 माइनस किया तो आ गया 3, ठीक है? 8 में से 1 माइनस किया तो आ गया 7. ओके, एंड देन हम 7 में से भी एक 1 माइनस करेंगे तो आ गया 6. तो हमारे पास आ गया पूरा का पूरा लैटिट्यूड. तो तुम्हें याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं है. दिस विल बिकम अ ट्रिक for you to remember the whole thing. Now you have to figure out a trick for longitude. It's available online. You can watch it and or make your own tricks. Let's see who can come up with a really good trick and share it on WhatsApp groups, right? Because it will help everybody out. Okay, so this is how you will remember, and you have to remember these extents. All right, now when we do the same thing, first of all you can see, and can you tell me one of the most important lines of latitude passing through India? Which will be one of the most important lines of latitude passing through India? Okay, कहाँ है? Tropic of Cancer. Amazing. Yes, good job. Greenwich doesn't pass through India. Okay. All right. So similarly, now we will be looking at the Brazil's map and figuring out the extent of Brazil map. Extent माने इतनी space जो पूरी cover हुई है, वो पूरा region हम calculate कर रहे हैं. कैसे? Latitudes और longitudes से. All right. So the way we calculated for India, we're going to calculate for Brazil as well. First, when you look at this map, can you tell me the two important lines of latitude crossing through Brazil? The two most important lines of latitude crossing through Brazil are, can you name them? Equator, and there is one more. Equator and Tropic of Capricorn. Very good. All right. Now, if we have to figure out that, if we go back to this map, right? And if we have to figure out, okay, stop guys, you know. So the two most important lines of latitude are Equator and Tropic of Capricorn. We're going to this map. Now we're trying to figure out कि जो ब्राजील है उसका जो नॉर्दर्न मोस्ट पॉइंट है, राइट? ब्राजील का जो नॉर्दर्न मोस्ट पॉइंट है, विच इज दिस पॉइंट. ये पॉइंट कौन से हेमिस्फीयर्स में है? कौन से हेमिस्फीयर में? लैटिट्यूड, कौन से लैटिट्यूड के अंदर है ये पॉइंट? कैन यू टेल मी कि which hemisphere does this point lie in? If we have to calculate this point, तो कौन सा हेमिस्फीयर हमें देखना होगा? ट्रॉपिक ऑफ कैंसर नहीं देखना होगा, नॉर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर, राइट? Amazing. So when we calculate the northernmost part of Brazil, we look at the northern hemisphere. So हमारा जो भी number होगा उसके आगे आएगा degree north. Okay. And now if we have to calculate the southernmost hemisphere, sorry, southernmost point, in which hemisphere is the southernmost point of Brazil? Because we are below equator, we are in the southern hemisphere. Okay. And since we are calculating this part, we are calculating it through latitudes. Now we calculate this part. Okay. Where does the westernmost point of Brazil lie? This point. Where does the westernmost point of Brazil lie? Western hemisphere. Amazing. And where does the easternmost point of Brazil lie? Does it lie in Eastern Hemisphere? The easternmost point of Brazil lies in Western Hemisphere. It's the easternmost point. Why is it lying in Western Hemisphere? Why do you think it's lying in Western Hemisphere? It's the easternmost point. Because, Rajesh, tell me because. It is located there. Where? Where, Sufia? Where? There, where? Exactly. So it is towards the west of prime meridian. So it will always, the whole of Brazil lies in the Western Hemisphere. All right. Good job. I think you have understood this. I'll first clear my drawings and we will move forward. Right? So when we see all of this, we will realize that when we calculate Brazil's latitude, we move from north and we go towards south, and these are the precise location points to calculate Brazil's latitude. And similarly, when we calculate longitude, it will stay in the west only. So the numbers will change, but Western Hemisphere में ही पूरा का पूरा रहेगा, right? Now you have to, I will send the map on, I will send this map on our group chat. You have to figure out the exact numbers in between which Brazil lies. So you have to figure out the extent of Brazil, the latitude and the longitude both. All right? Clear? So I'm not giving you these numbers. You have to figure them out on your own. Did you understand? What you have to do, you have to figure out the extent of Brazil latitude wise and longitude wise. Amazing. Did everybody understand? Great. Okay. All right. So guys, this is what we studied in the last class that you missed. After this class, what I just basically did was I took a quiz based on the second half of the chapter, which is just basic history of Brazil and India. You can go through it. It's not that tough, right? What your work now is that I have given you a question bank, and since now all your doubts and everything would be clear to you, you will do those question bank questions in your notebooks. If you don't have a notebook or you can't make a notebook, you can do it in the older what is it called, your older 9th grade ka geography ka notebook. It's completely fine, but start doing it. Your deadline is by Monday 7:30 p.m. Okay. Second thing, you will have to make notes before writing the question bank. So I will be sending all of this to you. Okay. I'll be sending all the drawings. I'll be sending all of this to you. So you just have to copy that in your notes so that you have all of this with you. Okay. What else? Yes, that's about it. Do you have any doubts that I can clear right now, or things are clear to you now? Everything's clear, Pakka? Amazing. All right, I'm really, really glad it's clear. What about the rest of you? These concepts are very important. Like, even though they might be not useful right now, but they will be very important to you, like in future as well. And we're done with this chapter, by the way. Amazing. Waiting for everybody. So whoever came for the revision class, whoever just came, thank you so much for engaging. I really loved the engagement today in the class. If you have doubts, that's completely fine. I hope you know the homework and the deadline. Can you all type here that you will be submitting everything on time? Everybody who is here on this chat should submit by tomorrow 7:30. Submitted. Amazing, Rakhi. Yes. Yes, Khushi. Good, Ajit. Submitted by 7:30. I will send the notes so that it helps you in writing your answers. Thank you so much for engaging. I will just unmute you all so that we can say bye to each other, and have a good weekend. I know that your weekend was taken away, but thank you for engaging, guys. Okay,
Didi, I don't
bye
attend
bye.
the class at all.
What?
देख एक हीरो टेंशन इतना उसके पास पैसा वैसा था पर टेंशन
क्या
में
हो
क्या
रही
था
है?
मर गया वो
ओके
सुसाइड कर लिया
हाँ
नहीं फांसी लगा
सुशांत,
के
यस, सुसाइड कर लिया सुशांत ने. Don't attend class at all. It's okay, Aryan. I'm uploading this on YouTube, so you can watch it on YouTube. Is that clear? So you will be able to understand. ठीक है? I'll upload this on YouTube. Chalo, okay, bye guys. Nice meeting all of you.